Hi, welcome to another edition of Philly Yongmudo Temple Hapkido Stay-at-Home Workout. I am off in my car after workout, so I'm recording the intro after the outro has been done. But hey, listen, I wasn't going to record this one, but we thought it might be a good idea to post it anyway. Today with this stay-at-home video, what we're doing is 45 throws. I'd hoped to get to 49, but didn't quite make it work. So every one of them, after our warm-up, I go through and really quickly show you what the throw looks like without a partner, and then everyone practices it 3 times, and then we move on to the next one. So we get through 45 throws used in Yongmudo, some in Hapkido, Judo, whatever. Hey, they're good throws to learn, 45 of them. So what you're gonna need is basically just one pair of socks to mark the feet for the stinky sneaker exercises, and otherwise a water bottle, towel, and some time to go ahead and burn and learn something. So have a good time. See you next time. So I'm probably not going to record much. Other than that, my goal for today is we're going to do a light warm-up, kind of usually what we do. And you will need like a couple of towels or socks in order to mark feet for throws, you know, the stinky sneaker exercise. But my goal, I don't know if you can see this over here, but I have, I made a list, and we're not going to get through all 58 throws, but my goal is to try to get through 49 throws, so it's like 48 plus 1 for good luck. Since we've got experienced people here, I'm going to try to demonstrate the throw once, throw the name on it, demonstrate it once, and then we all just do it like 3 times and we move on. If you don't know the throw at all, then just try it or do the last throw that you knew. If you have a really quick question like, hold on, where is your foot going on that? Great, then we'll answer those. But I just want to see how many throws we can get through. Maybe. All right. Any questions? Excuse me. Why don't we go ahead and get started? So find your space. Let's go ahead and start off with our jumping jacks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 10 more, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. All right, quick little circuit on your backs. We're gonna do crunches, back arches, and push-ups. So we'll get that going. Again, sit-ups or crunches of your choice. I'm gonna do easy little crunches. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And on your fronts, I'm going to do basic Supermans, hands and legs coming off the ground, 10 facing left, 10 facing right. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Looking to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And come on up. Push-up position. Hands underneath your shoulders. Do whatever push-ups you like. And ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. On your backs, crunches of your choice or sit-ups. I'm going to do leg lifts. You guys know I love leg lifts. So that's what I'm doing. Hands underneath my bum. Legs starting up in the air. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, 20. Good. Stay here. This time for backs, what I'm going to do are easy bridges. So feet start in close, do a bridge, reach out, and the idea is to do nice and slow and kind of squeeze a little bit. Take your time with it so you're getting a good back exercise, so don't rush it. So again, feet are close in, bridge, lift someone off of you, push them off to the side, but we're not going to do the turnover, just the bridge. All right, ready. Alternating left and right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good. On to your fronts, push-up position. Push-ups of your choice. I'm going to go a little wide on this set. Everybody up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. On your backs, let's do a third set. I'm going to do my leg lifts, but with twist. So I'm going down on one side, bring it back up, switching to the other side so I get the obliques a little bit more. Again, do your choice. Ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. There we go, good. All right, this time let's go to tabletop position for our back exercise. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a handful of just, extending hand and opposite foot and bring it in and then extend. So we'll do like 5, 7 left and then 5, 7 right. So starting in tabletop position, hand reaches out in front, foot reaches back behind, and then you're just going to bring the knee into the elbow and then we'll extend. All right. Ready, and I'm going to start on the left side. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. All right. Push-ups, last set. I'm going to go a little narrow. You do yours the way you want to do them. And everyone up. Push-up position. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, good. All right, up to a stand. And let's go ahead and do stretch kicks. That'll be our last set for the warm-up. So left foot forward, right foot back, straight up and down stretch kicks. Remember, hands up, good posture. Rotate on the support leg, okay? And right leg straight up and down. 1, 2, 2, 2. Rotate on the support leg. 3. Step down in front. 4, 5. Switch. Right foot forward. Left leg stretch kick. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2. And switch. Out to in. Right leg. Good posture. Hands up. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2. And switch. If you're having trouble because of space, you don't have to get a huge left to right arc. Let's just think about kind of coming up a little bit and then coming across a bunch as much as you can, but crossing forward. All right, left leg, ready. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2. And switch. Right leg doing stretch kick in to out. Ready. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2. Good. Switch. Remember, try to keep those hands up, even if it means sacrificing a bit on speed or height. Ready. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2. Good. All right. Take a second, grab a drink of water. All right. Then grab your socks. Lay them down for the stinky sneaker exercise. So I've got my list of throws over here. And I've got them segmented by type. So for example, the first 8 I'm calling reaps. The second 8 I'm calling hips. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as shoulder throws, and then a 5 as sweeps, and 6 or 7 as hand throws. So we've got hopefully some mental similarities to these throws as we go through them. And therefore, if you got the first one, but you don't understand the second one, you don't have a clue what I'm talking about, just do the last one that you remember, and it'll be thematically very close to what we're doing, okay? So, I'm not going to demonstrate all of them because I think you guys know a whole bunch of them. But the first one is major outer reap. So I'm going to go to my left, grabbing with the left hand at the sleeve, right hand at the collar, stepping in and doing my major outer reap. So on your own, 3 major outer reaps. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right, next one is major inner reap. All right, so for this one, I'm going to do my pull down. I'm still holding the left hand at the sleeve, right hand at the collar. I'm going to do my pull down, step in, right leg does the major inner reap. Boom, boom. All right, so major inner reap. Let's go ahead and do 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right, next one. Minor outer reap. All right, so I'm going to go to my left again. Again, I'm going to do my little jerk down. I'm going to slide out to the outside, turning the wheel, catching that foot from the back, maybe a little from the side. All right, and I'm not going to ask questions. If you've got a question, you ask it, okay? All right, ready. Minor outer reap. Minor outer reap. 1, 2, 2, 3. Good. All right, next one is minor inner reap. So for this one, I'm going to do the pull down, step across, step behind, hook that foot as I drive them backwards. All right, minor inner reap. And 1, 2, 3. All right, next one. We're going to do, oh, I'm missing one here. So that adds one. We got 9 actually. All right, so we're going to do Osoto Gake, not Osoto Gari. Gakes are hooks, and so it's kind of under reaps. I'm going to put the leg behind, but now I'm kind of driving forward and through. Think of it kind of like, you guys know, forward body drop. I'm kind of tripping over that leg, right? So this is going to be very similar. I come in here, plant the leg deep, and continue driving, and basically I'm not reaping, I'm blocking. Okay? So this is Osoto Gake. Let's go ahead and do 3. 2 and 3. Good. All right, next one is Kosoto Gake, which is a very similar idea. I'm going to go straighter in on the attack than I did for the Kosoto Gari. I'm going to come in here, 1, plant the foot behind a little bit more, and now begin turning through. All right? So I'm here, 1, plant that foot, a little bit ball the foot, and I'm driving through. Okay? So, Kosoto Gake. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. Okay. Next one, Yoko Gake, which is side hook. It's a gake, so I'm putting it in here. You guys know sweeps where I'm kind of going to the outside. This is think of it as a sweep going to the outside, except the foot doesn't move. It gets stuck. So what I'm going to do is hold it, block it, and keep turning and come down with them. So from here, I'm going to come in, try to sweep, and it doesn't work, and I keep going, and hopefully I take them down. Okay, this is in the counter throw form, if you've done it. Questions? All right, Yoko Gake. Good. All right. Next one, Osoto Otoshi. So think of this as an Osoto Gari, major outer reap, except like a Taiotoshi. So I'm going to come in, boom, put my leg behind both legs, but it's not a reap. I'm just trying to turn the wheel and do a drop, okay? So they're getting thrown backwards and then basically taken out at the knees, and they'll go down pretty hard if you can get them down for it. So, Osoto Otoshi. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 2, 3. Good. All right, the last one that I'm going to call on the reaps, scissor throw. Why? Because I couldn't figure out where else to put it. You guys know scissor throw, so I'm not going to belabor it with you. If you have a hard floor, then just take it really easy on this. What I would suggest is pretend you've got that sleeve here, and what you're going to do is pull it across so that they're sideways. Now you're both sideways to each other, and now you're going to fly in for your scissor throw. So I'm holding here, step back, pull them across. Now you're both sideways. Come in for your scissor throw, okay? All right, so ready, and 1, 2. Oh, this is beautiful. And 2. And 3. There we go. So we are up to, let's see, I can't remember which one I already forgot on there. All right, we're up to number 9 or 10. Okay. Coming back to some basics. Now we're going on to hip throws. So the first one we're going to do is just basic major hip throw, right? You guys know this one. If you want to do the off balance step, or if you want to step in on any of these, you choose whatever entry you want. For this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step in, hand goes around the waist, bend the legs, turn, pull them up onto my waist. Major hip throw. Ready, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Good. All right, next one is hip wheel or koshiguruma. So for this one, as I step in, the hand's going around the head. Then I step in here, pulling that head forward, headlock-ish, and then doing my hip throw, okay? Koshiguruma hip wheel. Ready, 1, 2, 3. All right, next one, floating hip. So for this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to step in, I'm going to go a little bit more sideways, pop in here sideways, and it's going to be a lift and then a quick pop and turn, all right? Floating hip. Ukigoshi. Yes, ukigoshi. All right, ready, and 1, 2, 3. Good. All right, next one. Tsurigoshi. Lifting hip, not surikomigoshi, tsurigoshi. So what I'm going to do on this one is hand on sleeve, hand on collar. I step in, reach down their back, right? This is the one where I reach down their back, pull them up onto my hip, holding deep down their back, maybe even their belt, and now I turn into the hip throw. All right? Tsurigoshi. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. Good. All right, next one is surikomigoshi. So we're pulling through, except this time we're pulling deep here, right? This is the deep one that we use for the counter throw form, very similar to what we do on the tiger throw. So sleeve, collar, that's blah, blah. Left hand holds the sleeve, right hand holds the collar, step in, get really deep, and now lifting with my hip. All right, surikomigoshi. 3, ready, 1, 2, 3. All right, next one, sore surikomigoshi. So this is sleeve lifting, pulling hip throw. So I'm going to start again, left hand sleeve, right hand collar. This time I'm going to step the other way. So instead of stepping in right foot first, I'm going to step left foot first and push that sleeve up high. So if I've got my guy here, I'm going to step in here, push that sleeve up, come in under here, and now do my hip throw. Questions? All right, so sleeve lifting, pulling hip throw. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. All right, next one. Haraigoshi, sweeping hip throw. You guys know this one. We've got our sleeve, we've got our collar. We step across, step middle of the weight, all the weight goes here. Paint the circle as we turn and go through. So, sweeping hip throw. Ready, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. All right, next one, spring hip throw. You guys know this one too. Sleeve, collar. I'm going to come in, step. I come in a little bit more perpendicular to them, sideways, almost side of chest to the front of their chest. And now I'm doing my spring and turn, okay? Remember, the fulcrum is the hip. The leg is not really doing a hell of a lot. You want to think, pull them onto you up top, lean away, pulling them off balance. All right, spring hip, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. All right, that's it for hip throws. So we've done 17 throws already. Next is 2-arm shoulder throw. Holding the sleeve, holding the collar, step in, pull them a little off balance, come under this collar grab, and now stand up and through. So both hands are very strong and very active. 2-hand shoulder throw, ready, 1, 2, 3. Easy one now, 1-arm shoulder throw. Holding the sleeve, holding the collar, right hand is going to step through, catch, hook, come under, keep turning. Notice that as I'm doing the stand up, I've turned more than 180. I've gone a little bit further through to make sure that I can spiral under, all right? All right, 1-arm shoulder throw. 1, 2, 3. All right, next one, shoulder, drop knee shoulder throw. You can do this 1-hand or 2-hand. Let's try doing it 2-hand because I want you to make sure you're keeping that right hand strong. So we're gonna step in, begin the off balance, right? Except now this knee's gonna come under, and now the other knee's gonna come under, and I'm pulling through here, and I may get to this point here where I now wanna kind of lift back up if I've got their shoulders low enough. All right, so we're here, 1, 2, 3. All right, drop knee shoulder throw. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Cool. All right, 2 others that I'm going to put in here as shoulder throws are shoulder wheel throws. These are the fireman carries. So, the first one we're going to do is a very basic standing fireman carry. Again, I'm holding sleeve and collar. I'm going to step in, drop the hand, come under, but I'm pulling hard with the sleeve, coming in under, standing up, and then turning and throwing them off. All right, questions? All right, ready, and 1, 2, strong pull with that left hand, 3. Good, all right, next one is drop knee shoulder wheel, which we do 16 step a lot of the time. So on this one, right, I've got left hand strong, and I'm going to come in under, right, come in here, whoops, I'm going to not come in here, 1, right foot is stepping in, goes low to the knee, then I got to bring that left one into the knee and continue through on my wheel. All right, questions? All right, drop knee shoulder wheel. And 3. All right, next, sweeps. Next one, first one is the ashibarai. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go 1, 2, sweep from the outside, right? 1, 2, and then they're getting ready to take that third step, and I'm going to sweep from the outside. So the idea is if I'm the person walking, I go 1, 2, and I'm getting ready to put that foot down, and they sweep it and turn the wheel. All right? The ashibarai. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. All right, next one, lifting, pulling ankle block, or Sasaitsuru Komiyashi. For this one, I'm going to step in right, and notice that I'm pulling in with my left with my hands, and then I'm going to block that foot and continue turning the wheel up top, but they're unable to step, okay? Sasaitsuru Komiyashi. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. All right, next one, Hizagaruma. This is knee wheel. we're going to do it very similarly, except instead of blocking at the foot, we're going to block at the knee, okay? So again, this person is here, they're stepping, they can't step. We're not kicking the knee backwards, we're blocking the forward movement of the knee, and hopefully they'll rotate over that and not hyperextend their knee. All right, so just like the side tsurukomiyashi, except instead of foot, we block off the knee. All right, make sure you're stepping to the outside on this one even a little bit more. All right, Hizaguruma. 1, 2, 3, and let's see. Okay, Okuriashi Barai, sideways, right? So this one works best. Think about it going sideways. We're going to go 1, 2, and then sweep from the same direction. The idea is they take their step, the feet come kind of together, and then you continue to sweep it from the outside and take them out, right? Double leg foot sweep. Questions? All right, let's go ahead and do it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, All right, I did 4. Next one, Harai Tsurikomiyashi. All right, this is a lifting, pulling, propping throw. It's very similar to Tsurikomiyashi, except instead of basically thinking about blocking the foot and them coming forwards, you're going to step in more aggressively, and you're actually going to kind of lift and push the feet back. So they end up with their feet going backwards and then coming down into a fall, okay? It's easiest to think if you maybe are pushing backwards a little bit, and then you manage to kind of get a little pull-up, and then sweep their feet backwards. All right, so like Tsurikomiyashi, except instead of just blocking, I'm going to sweep in, okay? Sweep in. All right, let's go ahead and do 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, Cool. All right. Going back to forward, we're going to go to hand throws next. First one is uki-otoshi, floating drop. Right? You guys know this one. We're starting in here. We step back out of the way, drop. Turn the wheel, drop. Right? Floating drop. Ready. And 1, 2, 3. Good. Next one, Sumi Otoshi's corner drop. It's the same basic idea, except what we're going to do is we're going to make them take a step, and then we're going to turn it and do the floating drop to the side. All right? So the idea is they're here, they take that step, and now you do the floating drop to the outside here, and they get easily overbalanced. So just like we might use that setup for a major outer reap, because when you force them to take that step, they kind of fall backwards a little bit. Same thing here. So we're going to step back and then drive into the outside to the corner. All right, corner drop. Ready. And 1, 2, 3. All right, forward body drop, Tai Otoshi. Right, we got our nice little stance here. I'm going to start step back, jack them up, right? And now I'm going to shoot the leg out to block and drop and turn the wheel at the same time. So I'm going 1, 2. Ready. And 1, 2, 3. All right, next one, Uchimata, hand throw. All right, so for this one, what I want to think about doing is I want to force them into a step forward, and now that they're a little nose over toes, I want to keep pulling up, back step, and now sweep out that leg. The reason I want them to go forward first is because I'd like to make this as much like a floating drop as possible, except I'm going to add in a little bit of lift on that inner thigh, okay? So I'm attacking this close leg, not the far one, coming right up on the inside of that leg, hitting the inner thigh. Questions? All right, let's go ahead and try that. Uchimata, 3 of them. 1, 2, 2, 3. All right, 2 more hand throws. Rice bales, technically, can think of that as being hand throws, all right? So from here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them at a little bit of a 45. You guys know these ones from the 16 step, right? So I'm gonna start with hand on sleeve, hand on collar, and what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna give a little bit of pull up here at the top, step around, and do my rice bale, okay? So I'm starting kind of what we call a closed stance, but very tight. Not square to them, we're kind of turned sideways, so we're still parallel though. All right, ready, and 1, 2, 3. All right, next one is going to be also rice bale, except we're going to go to the front, okay? So what I'm going to do first here is I'm going to give a little pull up top, reach in up top. Now I'm going to let go of the hand and come in through the legs and do my rice bale. All right, so starting here, pull, reach in, slide, let go, reach in. All right, let's try 3 rice bales to the front. And 1, 2, 3. All right. Cool. We are up to number 33. And we're doing great on time. All right, so now come the fun ones, because these are going to require some falling. So do your best if you don't have a nice floor. So we're working into the sacrifice throws now. First one, stomach throw, all right? Or circle, also known as circle throw. So I'm starting in here nice and tight, okay? I'm going to step in, trying to get as deep in as I can with this foot. And now I'm going to try to sit my butt close, pulling them down and pushing foot straight over. So this is a rather long version of the fall because they're going straight over my head, but I'm trying to sit in very close. All right, questions? All right, stomach throw, circle throw. 1, 2, 2, 3. Good. Next one, side separating throw, all right? So on this one, again, I'm starting square to them. I'm going to pull down, pull up, and my left foot's going to step to the outside, and then my right leg is going to come across here, mostly just so now my shoulder can drop right here between their legs and roll them through. So this is almost like windsurfer, but with no legs sweeping them over, okay? It's a sacrifice throw. I'm in here, pull up, fall down, bring those hands right close here so that they can't stand up with this tightness. Side separating sacrifice throw. And 1, 2, 2, 3. All right, next one, windsurfer. Very similar, except this time I'm dropping in here, and as I sit down, I'm going to plant my shin right up against their shin, sit back, and now lift them over later, okay? Focus more on the sacrifice part of it, and think about the leg going over a little bit later. All right, ready, and 1, 2, 2, 3. Everyone falls out of frame. So I'm sure it looks really good. All right. Next one. ukiwaza floating technique. So, on this one, I'm actually going to step in right foot this time. And my left foot is going to slide down, but I'm pulling them over my left shoulder. So the idea is I'm coming in here, and now pulling down the hands right here. And because of the proximity to their feet, and the fact that my leg is blocking a step and they can't step over me there, they go over. All right, so this is floating technique, ukiwaza. All right, Larry Staton loved this one for Amanda and Mindy. All right, this is Larry Staton's favorite one. All right, so questions? All right, floating drop, let's go. Floating technique, sorry. 3. All right. All right. Last one, Yoko Otoshi. We just did floating technique, and that took them basically mostly forward. I wouldn't quite say noon. I'd say like 1 or 1:30. This one is going to go out to the left, much closer to 90 degrees. So I'm going to come in here, pick up, right? I'm going to step slightly across, and now this leg is going to go out, and I'm going to go to the side, about 90 degrees. Let me do that one more time. I'm going to come in here, step, boom, and now come sideways. All right? And again, I want to get turning the wheel as much as I can. All right, so this one is called Yoko Otoshi, side drop. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Rear sacrifice throws. By the way, we're up to number 39. So, we're doing great. So I'm going to make sure I've got space behind. I'm actually going to turn sideways now. The first one we're going to do is uranage, which is kind of a new one for you guys. But here we're going to start. I'm starting fairly square. What I'm going to do now is I've still got their collar, still got their sleeve. I'm going to let go of the sleeve, push it across as I step around to the side. Now I'm going to grab onto them, pick up, scoop in, and drop, throwing them backwards, okay? So I'm starting square to them. I push by, step to the side, grab, disco stew, pick up, and then fall to the side with them. All right, questions?
Can you do the explanation one more time?
Yeah, so I'm facing, do you want me to change angle too? Okay, so let me change angle this way. All right, so I'm facing them, collar, sleeve. I'm gonna push, step around. This helps prevent them from turning around to face me. I'm now here at the side. Release that hand, grab around the waist, grab, disco stew up. We're a little bit sideways, and now basically I'm going to disco stew up and fall out here. Yeah. So pick them up and then drop them. You could think of doing this like as rice bail, right? You could picture you come in here for rice bail, and instead of turning and letting them go, you just fall, right? Same basic idea here, except we're around the waist, we're not kind of head and groin. All right, let's go ahead and give that a shot. Uranage. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. There is a version of this throw that's in the basic first judo kata, and that one you kind of take them forwards. Instead, now you come here, you take them forwards instead of going backwards. But you can look it up there. All right. Sukui nage, scoop throw. So from here, Scoop throw is we're going to be grabbing behind the leg, so I got sleeve and collar. What I'm going to do is, again, drive that hand across, slide around behind them, grab underneath their knees, disco stew, take them backwards. All right, questions? Scooping
You're
throw.
around the front of their knees, then you're getting behind them, grab them.
I'm getting behind them. I'm getting behind them. And now from the front, grabbing their knees. But it's mostly, think about your own knees and hips, sliding underneath them, and then lifting up by the hands. Okay?
Okay.
So we've done this one as like a bear hug defense. Right? Where I'm starting here, I'm in the bear hug, and I step behind, step deep, grab their legs, and throw them backwards. Okay. Scooping throw.
Work again for getting behind them.
Say that one more time.
Can you do the footwork to get to the base of the behind?
Yeah. So to get behind them, I've got the sleeve and the collar. I'm going to push the sleeve down and across. Even if they don't step, it tends to kind of twist them here. So I do that one, and then it's a slide step. All right, let's go ahead and try that 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. All right, where was I? All right, next one. Obiotoshi, belt drop, is the exact same, except instead of grabbing around the knees, I'm going to step behind them, grab them more by the waist, and now try to pick them up and drop back. Okay? Questions? All right. Ready? And 1. 2. 3. Cool. All right. Last one in this series is Valley Drop, Tani Otoshi. So this one you guys will hopefully remember. Same basic entry. I've got the sleeve and the collar. Push that sleeve across. Step behind. And now what I'm going to do is this left foot that's behind him is going to slide out while just dropping backwards, okay? So I'm pushing with this sleeve on their midsection and just pushing it while dropping underneath, okay? Questions? Valley drop. We've done this one a bunch also from the, like bear hugs. All right, Tani Otoshi, valley drop. 3. All right, that is number 42. Woohoo! All right, we'll get through a few more before I feel like we've run out of time. All right, we're gonna do a couple of leg takedowns. First one is a double leg takedown. So we're standing up here high. What we're going to do is I'm basically going to let go, drop in. I'm going to grab behind their knees. My head is to the side of their hip. And now I'm going to keep driving through pickup and take them backwards. So I'm trying to push and pull and stand up here for a double leg takedown. All right, this is Morote Gari. All right, ready, and 1, 2. Remember to put your head to the side and push with your neck. 3. All right, next we have done this one, heel trip, okay? On this one, we're starting here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step out a little bit, push, right? Or pull back first. I'm going to pull back first. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull back first. This makes that foot step forward. Now I'm going to let go, grab that heel, and now turn the wheel as I come through, okay? the hand is going to drop to the outside, and the foot's going to come up this way. So I'm pulling across and lifting up the foot here. So that as the person being thrown, I'm forced into a step. Now my hand is going out here this way, kind of not off to the corner. This is straight back, that's straight side. This is like 45 there. And then the foot gets caught, and I kind of spiral down. Okay? Ankle pick. Ready. And 1, 2. Remember to pull that hand off to the side. 3. Good. All right, next one is easy. Kuchiki taoshi. It's a single leg takedown. This time, instead of grabbing around the ankle, I'm going to grab behind the knee. Otherwise, it's the same basic idea. So you're going to pull them off balance, step in, grab that leg, pull to the outside, lift up on that knee, and continue through on the circle. All right, questions? Cool. All right, let's do it 3 times. 2, 3. All right, that takes us through 45 different throws. You know what? We're going to burn through the last 4. We're going to repeat so we can go nice and fast. So let's go back to major outer reap. Quick 3 major outer reaps. Maybe you do the other side now. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Next one is a hip throw. Whichever hip you want. Ready, and 1, 2, 3. All right, next one is a shoulder throw. I'm going to do 1 arm shoulder throw. Do whichever shoulder throw you like. And 1, 2, 3. Good. Last one is, what's the last one, Amanda?
Uchimata.
Uchimata. There we go. All right, Uchimata. Ready? 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. Woohoo! All right, 49 throws, each done 3 times. You do the math. Feel proud of yourself. I thought about doing it this way. I actually really enjoyed Mindy's birthday throws workout because it just forced me to burn through a bunch of throws. So for me, it was a memory, quick practice thing. Maybe for you guys, hopefully, it was a little bit of that and not too bad.
Yeah, honestly, I think this probably would have been the best video, at least for the upper to have recorded and put online.
Well, I recorded it, but I don't know. We'll see. My phone is still going. All right, let's go ahead and take 5 minutes and stretch. All right, I don't want to just have us walk out. So make sure you got your space around you. Shake it out a little bit, hips, arms. Good. All right. Standing in one place, shoulder width apart, heads, necks moving, easy rolls. Switch direction. Good. Looking right and left. Good. Shoulders, just the shoulders, big circles. Switch directions. Good. Big circles going backwards. Switch directions. And easy chain breakers. I wasn't too sore from Monday's workout. The only thing that got me was a little bit in the shoulders. I think because when I got tired doing the squat with the overhead lift and then I was doing the curls, I was just getting really tight up there. All right, down to the hips. Maybe you guys are the same. I don't know. Anyone sore?
Yesterday's workout.
What's that?
Was legs and back, so I felt it.
Yay! All right, down to the knees. Starting shallow, working way deeper.
Taking at the patio furniture and getting the house ready for the huge storm. So that was my workout Monday.
I did a little bit of that. All right, ankles and toes.
That's why I wasn't here Monday. I was prepping the house for the hurricane. I was.
All right, feet about hip width apart, hands reaching up and forward fold. Hang down. Bend the knees, ragdoll back up. Hands come high, forward fold again. Plant the hands on the ground, shoot the feet back to a high plank. Low plank, upward dog. Tuck the toes under, drop back, downward dog. Pedal out the feet a little bit. Change the stretch to the calves and the outside edges. Both feet push down to the ground, towards the ground. High plank. Bring the left leg forward into a pigeon, so just bring that knee forward as much as you can. Try to get that shin parallel to the line of your chest and the front edge of the mat, and your hips also turned. Tendency on this one is to let the right hip fall back as the left hip falls to the ground. Instead, try to push that right hip forward. And get your hands back under and come back to downward dog. And come forward to high plank. And now right leg comes forward, pigeon stretch. Again, trying to get that shin parallel to the front of the mat as you can. Keep that left hip coming forward. Don't let it drop back. Good. And from here, just go ahead and sit down on the ground. Bring your legs forward. Let's put both legs out in front. Reaching out towards your toes, legs straight, back as straight as possible. And bring both feet in, butterfly stretch. This is one of the stretches I wished I'd started when I was like 12 or 15 or something before 18. I know that means it's too late for you guys too, but hey, keep trying. Good. All right, rock the hips left and right, a little bit of windshield wiper. And that's about my hour, so I'm going to end there. I wasn't going to record this for everyone, so hey, thanks guys.